I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. A Bunnell man is convicted of first-degree murder in the execution-style shooting of a Flagler Beach gas station clerk. Joseph Bova II had admitted to fatally shooting Zuhaili Rosado in 2013, but claimed he was legally insane when he pulled the trigger, a claim even an expert witness for the defense could not corroborate. Bova, through his attorney, had argued that voices in his head told him that Rosado was the devil and he had to kill her, but the jury took less than an hour to convict Bova, buying the prosecution's argument that Rosado's murder was premeditated and that Bova knew exactly what he was doing. He faces life in prison.
This portion of Flagler's Morning News brought to you by the Daytona Beach International Airport, Delta Airlines nonstop to Atlanta, and now nonstop service to New York City via American Airlines. Yesterday, the Flagler County Sheriff's Office was alerted to a Snapchat video with a male making threats to the school that potentially came from a student at Matanzas High School. School resource deputies viewed the video, which showed 15-year-old Devin Jones, current student of Matanzas High School, holding what appears to be a long gun-style firearm. He points the gun at the screen and appears to be talking, but there is no audio due to the video being screen recorded, which does not capture audio. There's a written caption on the video that states, "I got some for y'all, just wait till 2:15. The investigation revealed that the original Snapchat video had been removed from Snapchat. The video was date-stamped 4 weeks ago, and Jones's username appeared in the upper left-hand corner of the video. School resource deputies immediately located Jones and searched him to ensure there was no firearm on campus. Jones was then taken into custody and charged with written threats to kill, a second-degree felony. He was processed at the Sheriff Perry Hall Inmate Detention Facility and turned over to the Department of Juvenile Justice in Daytona Beach. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Rich Carroll.
Taxes are going up in Flagler Beach. City commissioners approved a rate of $5.57 per $1,000 of taxable property value. That's a hike of 14% over the rolled back rate and a more than 3% increase over last year. Flagler Beach City Manager Larry Newsom says this additional revenue will go towards pay increases for city employees.
If you have employees that have been trained and you can keep them, that's one of the benefits to Flagler Beach. I don't want to take a manager that has been trained over the last 15 years, then all of a sudden one of my neighboring municipalities or county picks this guy up. We have to think about that.
Flagler Beach City Commissioner Rick Bellhumer was the sole commissioner to vote no on the tax hike.
The budget has increased from about $10 million to well over 15, almost $16 million now over 4 years. It's a 50% increase as of last year, and then we're going to tack on another quite a bit. I just think that we need to get a handle on our spending.
Bellhumer says for a city of 5,000 people, they're spending at a rate much higher.
And it all falls on our taxpayers because they don't have other revenue streams coming in other than property tax. We need to concentrate a little bit more on taking care of what we got and maybe not buy quite as many new things, maybe repair some of them as opposed to replacing.
The hike, which is expected to generate $3.7 million, is considered a compromise. Over the summer, commissioners had talked about a 17% hike to a rate of $6.50 per $1,000 of taxable property. A pair of Flagler County students set themselves apart in academics. John Arking has the story.
Earlier this month, the National Merit Scholarship Corporation announced the names of approximately 16,000 semifinalists in its 65th annual National Merit Scholarship Program. 2 students from Flagler Palm Coast High School are on that list. They're Elizabeth Walcott and Liang Wu. Walcott, who plans to pursue a career in mathematics as her dream school would be Yale University, but is also eyeing the University of Florida and Vassar College. Wu has plans to attend the University of Chicago upon graduation. Flagler County School Superintendent Jim Tager says they're excited for the students, but also what it says about the district.
It's a huge honor, and I think what's very impressive is I think it's Elizabeth is looking at going to either Yale or Vassar, so that's the type of quality of kids coming out of that school, and they're both IB students, so it's good for the whole county, and we're just really pleased with the caliber of our kids over the last couple of years. We had kids last year that went to Stanford as well, so it's just, the district grade's gone up, which is good. We have more kids taking accelerated courses, which is good, and so kids are rising to the top, so we're excited. And you get a student like Elizabeth that wants to go to Yale or Vassar, it doesn't get much better than that.
Both Walcott and Wu now have the opportunity to compete for some 7,600 National Merit Scholarships worth more than $31 million that'll be offered next spring. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arkin.
Career pathways don't start in high school or after graduation.
Lynn Schott, the Executive Director of Student and Community Engagement in Flagler County, says they start early.
They can start in elementary school exploring, then begin to accumulate those classes and those certifications as they move all the way through, but that's not enough. You start with what your targeted industries are in your community and region, where you have those tight connections to actual jobs.
Schott says they've been working on the career pathways in Flagler County schools for the past 6 years so that students can network and make connections while they're still in school. To listen to the whole interview, go to the Free for All Friday podcast on the Flagler radio app. You can download the app today. Tomorrow, find out how students are getting jobs after graduation. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.